Bienvenue à Bruxelles. Welcome to Brussels, Belgium, and good morning.
It is a beautiful sunny day here in Brussels, Belgium, and we are starting off the day in the Grand Place. We had a fantastic night at our hotel, which is the Marriott Grand Place, just 5 minutes away from this amazing square. We got a wonderful suite. The hotel's obviously in the perfect spot, right next to a metro stop as well. It's a super comfortable stay, great bed, great room, actually an oversized room, which is fantastic for us because right now I'm actually working on this trip, so it gives me a nice separate room to work from and not have to bug Ryan while he's trying to get some sleep in the bedroom. It comes with a free breakfast for Titanium and Platinum members, and it is just a great place to launch off for the day and experience the city of Brussels. So definitely consider it if you come here. But enough about the hotel. That's not what you came here for. You came here for this square, so let me give you to Ryan to tell you all about this square.
Welcome to the Grand Place, or Grote Markt in Dutch. I'm probably sure that I screwed that up, and I'm really sorry to any Flemish Dutch speakers or any French people that I might have possibly offended with my pronunciation, but I did try. So we are in the main square of Brussels. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got beautiful Gothic buildings as well as guild houses. We have the Brussels Museum, and then we also have the City Hall. The City Hall is still an active City Hall. The mayor actually still has an office inside of there, and he still works from there. Square also has another two very interesting places. There is the house that Victor Hugo, who was the writer of Les Miserables, lived for a short time. An interesting fact, Les Miserables was actually first performed here in Brussels. Thought that was a pretty cool thing. Karl Marx also lived here in Brussels for a very short time, as long as he promised to not promote or write any of his Marxist ideas, and he did not uphold that. That's all I'm going to say about that. But the entire square, except for the City Hall and the building that houses the City Museum, were destroyed in the 1600s, late 1600s rather, when the French invaded and they bombed the entire square.
There's so much more to this downtown old city area than just this square, so let's keep wandering the rest of the streets.
Just off of the Grand Place, or the Grote Markt, there's a church called St. Nicholas. Imagine that. It's a very unique church in my opinion, and the reason I guess I wanted to talk about it is you enter the church, first thing you will notice is that the high altar is off-center. Like you're looking straight down the aisle and it's off to the left. Very, very unique. The church dates back to the 12th century. It's got some of the most beautiful stained glass windows in any cathedral that I have seen here recently. One of which that you'll see is above the organ loft. It's got a beautiful, huge stained glass window that lets in a whole lot of light, especially when it's really, really sunny. It had a tower, or a bell tower of sorts, that collapsed in 1714, and apparently they never rebuilt it for whatever reason. But you should definitely come and check it out. It's free to enter, and they even have services in English.
As you wander to the streets of Brussels, you will find three major things, including frites, which is the original fry, nothing have to do with French, sorry French people, the Belgian chocolate, and Belgian waffles. Ooh, look, there's one over there. So you can get them with lots and lots of toppings, or you can get them natural, or what they call natural. They got a little powdered sugar on ours. How is it, Ryan?
It's so good.
Yeah. Very different than what we call a Belgian waffle in the States, huh?
Very different.
All right, my turn. Gimme.
No,
You said you were going to share.
How much was that?
This was €2.90.
It's
So-
not bad.
$3? Really not that bad at all.
No.
These are so good.
Gimme. Oh, nice.
But now for the most underwhelming statue here in Brussels, but one that has the most history of Brussels.
We have come to the Manneken Pis statue, which in Dutch means little boy peeing. There are numerous stories about how this statue actually came about. This isn't even the original statue, but sometimes he has on outfits, sometimes he doesn't. And there's also a museum down the street that houses all of his different costumes that they choose to dress him in. It's an iconic symbol of Brussels for whatever reason.
One thing Ryan forgot to mention about the statue is that they do have to have security cameras and guards around it because it's been stolen at least 7 times that they know of.
Quite a bit by college students.
But also the French army.
One of the best ways to enjoy Belgian hot chocolate is hot. They give you a stick of chocolate, either milk, dark, white, whatever kind you want, and they put it inside of hot milk and stir it up and you drink it. That's good.
Did you pay?
No? Did you?
No.
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. Of course. So the white hot chocolate was €4.50, and the gentleman was. We walked in, and I'm like, I forgot to pay you. He goes, oh, he's like, oops, I forgot. So we had a good laugh about it. I paid, and then he gave us like a free box of chocolates because we were so honest. That was so nice of him. He's a really nice guy. It's called Le Comptoir de Mathilde. It is right across the street from St. Nicholas Church off the Grote Markt or the Grand Place. So definitely come check it out. His chocolates are really good too.
Right next door to yet another fruit shop is this incredible building, which was the original first stock exchange, which is right here in Brussels, Belgium. Now it hosts the World of Beer Museum. I believe that's what it is. Up at top, there's an actual viewing deck where you can actually get some beer, or you can actually go in and go through the museum. Ryan and I are not huge beer drinkers. We'll drink it every once in a while, but we're certainly not connoisseurs. But that is certainly the other thing that Belgium is known for, is their beers. So if you're a beer drinker, definitely come here and get some beer.
So apparently one of the biggest readers of comic books are the Belgians, followed by the Japanese and then the Americans. But who knew? These Smurfs are actually Belgian. We have made it halfway up the hill and come to the Cathedral of St. Michael and Goulde. This church was built on ruins, and it was apparently built 3 different times. It's got some very impressive stained glass windows. You can go downstairs. I'm not going to call it into the crypt, but you can go downstairs underneath the cathedral and see the ruins of the old church. What an interesting church basement. I wish our church's basement looked like that growing up. Entry doesn't cost anything. It's completely free. If you want to give a donation, there are plenty of opportunities to do so while inside. One, I guess, remarkable thing about this cathedral is St. Gulde. Her body, well, half of her body is here from the neck down. Her head is apparently at a cathedral in Germany. No need to go into more details about that. Now let's keep going up the hill.
Just a short walk up the hill from the Grand Place is the Royal Palace.
And it is very pretty in all of its architecture and really pretty gardens. This is actually where the King of Belgium resides. And it is expected that the Queen will take over at some point, and it will be the first Queen to reign over Belgium. You can actually go inside of the palace at certain times to visit it. However, in 2024, you're not able to do so because they are doing construction and renovations, which is really sad. But the outside is pretty impressive, as is the gardens. And now we are about to go across the street and go to the only park in the actual city of Brussels. Brussels has been an amazing city. We hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the sights as well as tastings. Well,
We tasted
some of the traditional foods. We can't wait to come back to this really pretty country and experience the other cities as well as see the beautiful countryside. So until then, thanks for traveling the world with us.